Korea's finance minister is making a case for the government's new budget proposal, which contains the biggest spending increase in 7 years, but is aimed at lifting the country out of its current economic slump. Our Hyun-bin has this report.
Korea's Finance Minister Choi Kyung-hwan says that his goal is to lift Korea's growth rate to 6% and increase government spending to give the country a much-needed jolt out of a prolonged, slow recovery. On the sidelines of the G20 meeting of finance ministers and central bank chiefs in Australia over the weekend, Choi made a case for the government's recently unveiled 2015 budget proposal, which contains a 5.7% spending increase, the biggest in 7 years. Choi said the increase is needed to boost the growth rate and bring about an economic recovery. The pace of recovery has been very slow since the Sewol ferry disaster in April. The tragic accident had another tragic consequence, in that consumers and businesses cut spending in its wake, leaving the growth rate in the second quarter at a mere 0.5%. The government spending proposal will result in a $32 billion budget deficit, representing 2.1% of the nation's GDP. But Choi says he expects the spending increase will bring the growth rate back up to 4% by next year. And although the country's debt-to-GDP ratio is expected to increase next year to a record high of 35.7% next year, it's still one-third of the OECD average. The finance minister emphasized that support for businesses is necessary in a stagnant economy such as this, with the increased activity eventually leading to greater revenue. Hyun-bin, Arirang News.